Now, Danny, taking a live look outside in Sonora. Snow looks beautiful on the ground out there. Some people might be ready for it to be gone, but I feel like with these temperatures, it's going to stick around a while.
Yeah, it's going to stick around for a little bit, but we're continuing to chip away at that snow and ice. And you can see there that we're seeing a little bit of grass underneath that snow, but it is going to stick around at least for a couple days longer because today will be the last day of temperatures well above freezing across the region and seeing a lot of sunshine as well, no matter where you live. Some 50s in Fayetteville and Poto. Again, as I mentioned, Drake Field in Fayetteville, probably a little bit of a misnomer because Springdale here is 43, Bentonville's 42. I don't necessarily think Fayetteville's at 51, but it is still in the 40s area wide, and it is seeing pretty warm conditions to help melt away that snow. But once we get into this afternoon, especially tonight, that pattern's going to shift a little bit. So here's a low pressure that's just off to our west and central Oklahoma, and the wind's going to shift to the north later today. You can kind of see it's more about the east right now. As this moves a little bit farther south, that's going to bring in a north wind. And you see a little bit of this light white here in Missouri. Some of that could translate into maybe a light rain later today, as well as maybe a little bit of a light snow. The bigger story, though, is going to be the cold layer that follows through with this. That's going to really drop down our temperatures tomorrow and Saturday, especially Saturday morning, with lows near zero. So we'll show you that light rain and snow chance here. So it'll be this afternoon, about 4 or 5 o'clock, right near the commute. You can see it's very light, mainly a drizzle or a very light shower. But as we get into after sunset here, 7, notice a little bit of snow mixing in. And as you notice, the best chance is going to be along and east of I-49. That'll continue to move from northwest to southeast through the early night hours. And then by about midnight, that wraps up and we'll move off to the south to the east pretty harmlessly. And we'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies overnight tonight. If you're looking for major snow accumulations, again, not going to happen here. A dusting at best is possible across the area. Again, the only thing we'll have to watch for is with this drizzle or this light snow, if any of it is heavy enough to stick to the roads and freeze, because we have that as well as that melting that could refreeze overnight as well, because lows overnight are going to dip down into the mid to upper teens in northwest Arkansas, upper teens and lower 20s for much of the river valley. We'll see that north wind again continue to push in that cold air. And then for tomorrow, highs are going to dip into the 30s, low 30s in northwest Arkansas, upper 30s and lower 40s for the river valley. That north breeze will make things rather chilly. And for Saturday morning and starting Friday night, a cold weather advisory is in effect for the entire 5 News coverage area because wind chills will be as low as 10 below. And on exposed skin, that could be frostbite in as little as 30 minutes. There are those wind chills for Saturday morning and down to about 10 below in northwest Arkansas. The river valley might be a little bit better, but still, I still think some isolated spots, especially with that snow still on the ground, get to maybe as low as 5 to 10 below. Thankfully, after Saturday morning, after that cold start, and not great Saturday during the day, and it will be a little bit chilly Sunday morning. We do increase the warmth on Sunday, and then especially early next week. And again, remember, February 1st is on Sunday, so for the start of February, it looks to be a little bit warmer. We're also going to notice a little bit of a light rain chance on Tuesday. For now, it looks like mostly rain, but we'll have to watch if any of that does transition into a snow Tuesday night into early Wednesday.
All right, the weekend's going to be a little tough, but Monday and Tuesday, and even today, I feel like is really going to help us kind of get out of the cold blues, maybe.
Yeah, and Sunday will end on a little bit of a better note. Yeah, it's going to be cold to start, but a better note. And as you mentioned, like you said, for the start of February, not looking too bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. I think you're going back to school next week.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially with the melting today and then even a little bit on Sunday as well. Hopefully the roads should be good enough.
Yeah, but almost a week off is pretty good.
It is.
All right, thanks for that, Danny. Well, don't forget, 5 News continues at 12:30 on our 5 News Plus streaming app. If you don't already have it, just text the word plus to the number 479-785-5000, and we'll send you instructions on how to download it.